Good morning, good afternoon, good night guys. What is up? It's JoJo, and if you've never been on my channel before, I am a vlogger in the Florida area. I go to Disney World, Universal, SeaWorld, you name it, it's a good time. Today I'm doing a very special video. I'm doing a video review of WandaVision. The first 2 episodes just came out and I'm super excited. This is the first Marvel thing we're getting in 2021 and it's kind of the starting point of the new MCU. If you don't know what the MCU is, it means Marvel Comic Universe. It's very exciting. Definitely a different take on the normal story of a Marvel superhero. However, I'm really excited to review it. But before we do that, I kind of want to get in the spirit, and Disney Springs has a new piece of merchandise that's really unique and cool and correlates with WandaVision. So we're gonna go to Disney Springs real quick, get that merchandise, and then come back and do the video review. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. I will be doing one of these videos every Saturday for every new episode. Alright guys, enough talking. Let's go to Disney Springs. And just like that, we are back in Disney Springs. Now today, we're not going to World of Disney to get our collectible. No. We're going to Amorette. And I know, you must be confused. I've actually never been in there before, so this is gonna be a first time for all of us. Something very, very interesting is in there, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. Here we are, Amorette. It's actually a pastry store. Good, how are you? Thank you. Wow. This place looks amazing. I've actually never been in here before. I've had no reason to. I see some crazy cakes in here. Donald, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Mickey. But we're not here for this either. Now there's a lot of different delicious pastries here. However, we are here for the WandaVision Petite. Chocolate and vanilla chiffon cakes, white chocolate and dark chocolate mousse with cookie crumbs and chocolate pieces. This sounds good, I'm getting it. So every week, the picture on the TV is actually gonna change. So next week when we make another review, maybe we'll just make this a tradition. Blake told me that actually, thank you Blake. It fits perfectly in this box.
Thanks.
There it is, right in there. So these pastries are actually based on the 50s and 60s, and every week it's gonna go up. I think next week's the 70s and 80s, right? And then when it hits the 90s, it's gonna turn to color. Okay, so that was my first time in Amarette, and I'm very happy. The cast members were super nice. They told me so many extra details about this little cake that we got for WandaVision. I'm super excited to try this out. We're gonna go home and open it up because I just want all the focus on the cake. Now I'm gonna check World of Disney real quick to see if they have any other WandaVision merchandise real quick, and then we'll head home. I am now in World of Disney, and they unfortunately do not have any WandaVision merchandise yet. However, in the next week or 2, they will be having some in World of Disney and Superhero Headquarters, which is on the other side of Disney Springs. So make sure you go ahead, like this video, subscribe if you're new so you stay up to date with all the new WandaVision stuff. I will be doing one video every week reviewing the next episode. Today we'll be reviewing episode 1 and 2 after we open up our awesome cake, of course. Now, with all that being said, it's time to go back home. See you there. Okay, we are back home now. As the Disney Springs Instagram says, travel through the decades at Amorette's Pastries with the new WandaVision Petite Cake. The 50s and 60s designs will be available for 1 week, with more versions to debut as the series continues on WandaVision. I don't know which one I got. I had to figure it out. I either got the 50 or 60s. There's 2 different ones you can get. Anyway, here's the nice packaging. We're gonna open this up right now. Okay, don't mess this up. This thing is heavy. Oh, look at this. Do you see this? Here is a good look at the cake. This is the 50s. It's 50s and 60s right now. You can see Wanda and Vision on that. Love that. Here's the full cake. Looking good. You got the little antennas at the top too. This is fondant on the top. Very, very good. I don't even want to eat it, honestly, because it looks so cool. But we're going to eat it right now. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut into it right now. There it is. Ooh, that is cookies and cream. Black and white, kind of, because you're in the 50s and 60s. Right down the middle, let's see. Oh no, okay. It's just black and white. But that still looks really, really good. Now we have to try it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna just dig into this right now, get a little bit of everything, the fondant. So we have the black, we have the chocolate, we actually have the cake and the cream. I'm gonna try this out right now. I told you earlier what was in this, so here we go. Yeah. Now, I'm not a big fan of cake, but this is actually really good. Really good, actually. I'm actually gonna keep eating it right now. By the way, my friend Kyle's here. He's also a vlogger. He's gonna try this right now. Now he likes cakes more than me, right? I'm not really a big cake guy, so.
Look at that. That's not focusing.
Is it actually good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I thought it was good, but I'm not the biggest cake guy, so.
It's fondant. And then there's fudge. Then there's like some like white cream thing in this.
I think that's like a cookie and cream paste, maybe. That can all be yours. I mean, I'm not gonna finish this by myself.
Okay.
But
No, the fondant's good actually.
good. I'm glad.
Fondant doesn't really have taste. Fun thing about fondant, it's actually just for decorating.
Oh, but the fondant actually has flavor on this?
Pure sugar.
Interesting.
This is fondant. I used to watch Cake Boss all the time. That's what they use to decorate stuff with. Very sugary.
Yum.
I like sugar.
Well, Kyle obviously liked it. He kind of just killed that. Okay, but obviously I have not forgotten the main purpose of this video, to actually review episode 1 and 2. I watched it at 3 a.m. in the morning just so I could be ready for today. We're gonna go back into my room now and check this out after I eat a little more cake, of course. Okay, so now it's time for the actual review of episode 1 and 2 of WandaVision on Disneyplus. I will be getting some information from Disneyplus itself. This is rated PG and it's a romance, mystery, drama, science fiction, and a superhero genre. This will be 9 episodes, and this directly correlates with new movies coming to the MCU very soon. This movie directly correlates with the new Spider-Man and the Doctor Strange, which will be coming to theaters later, hopefully this year or maybe next year. So the plot of the episode is pretty simple at first. Basically, Wanda and Vision both have superpowers, and they're trying to conceal them from their neighbors and friends. Easy, right? Wrong. Now, this is a very strange spot to be in for Wanda and Vision, because if you last saw them, spoilers alert for Endgame and Infinity War, Vision actually died at the end of Infinity War, and we haven't heard from him since. And now all of a sudden this series just pops up and he's alive and well living with Wanda, and they don't seem to have any recollection of their past. Going into episode 1, it is literally basically 25 minutes of a regular, like, 50s/60s sitcom. They're trying to hide their powers from their boss. Now, something does strange happen at the end. This will be a no spoiler review. However, it kind of breaks the pacing of the whole episode, and it kind of brings you back to reality for like 1 second. And at the end, you start to see where this series will lead. And then again in episode 2, Wanda and Vision are just trying to fit in, and they go to this like community talent show. And again, there's about 1 or 2 instances where things get really weird for a second, but it never breaks from the original plot of trying to do this talent show. And that's it. That is the first 2 episodes. There's nothing else happening here. My overall opinion about episode 1 and 2 are cool, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Basically, what WandaVision right now is doing is they're keeping it very mysterious. A lot of people are fans of these characters and the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they're dying to see what's gonna happen with the future of this whole universe. And this is going to explain it. However, they are taking their time to do it. WandaVision is broken into 9 episodes, and basically how things are gonna go is that the first 3 episodes are gonna be very low-key, very chill. You're really gonna feel like you're watching a sitcom. Now, for some people, that's gonna be really cool, and for some people, that's gonna be almost annoying because they just wanna see the actual plot of what's gonna happen. However, I like it. It's a different approach to the basic superhero trope, you know? It's not like, oh, I get my shield and I become a superhero and I beat bad guys. No, they're taking a very different approach to this, and I like that. The next group of 3 episodes is gonna start putting you into the actual plot, and then the last 3 episodes are gonna be like total craziness. It's gonna feel like you're watching a movie, basically. That's what at least I've heard from other sources online. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a slow rise to the climax, but that climax is gonna be insane probably. I think the cinematography of these episodes are very smart. They actually make you watch it in like a square, like you're actually watching a TV, and then they pull out to full view right at the end to almost symbolize that you're back in reality. You know when you're in the sitcom and when you're not in the sitcom, which is dope. And then don't even get me started with the Easter eggs. There's so many, and I'm not gonna cover those today. However, I did see mention of Tony Stark or the Stark family, even Hydra, which used to be a huge villain in the Marvel Universe. So overall, I'm really enjoying this series so far. Do I recommend you to watch this? Yes, give it a go. It is a slow rise, but the payout will be worth it. Even if you're not a Marvel superhero fan, this will be a great time to get introduced into the series, because this is the first introduction into the whole new universe of Marvel, which is going to be coinciding with Disneyplus and its movies. You honestly don't need to see any other movies or shows to go into this and enjoy it, which is what I like. You know, this is hopefully appeasing to a new audience, so definitely, if you have Disneyplus or if you have a friend that has Disneyplus, start watching this series and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because every week, every Saturday, I will be covering the next episode. We got 2 episodes, and next week there'll only be 1, I believe, but it's gonna be great, and I can't wait to go on this journey with you guys. So the score, WandaVision, episode 1 and 2, I will give them a solid 8 out of 10 just because I know that this is gonna go somewhere. If this was the plot itself, I would not like this. I don't think it'd be really slow, but I know this is going somewhere and they're really taking the time to set it up, and I appreciate that. They're not rushing into things. So definitely check it out for yourself, and again, come back next Saturday. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. But with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you for tuning into my vlogs. If you want to see more videos, I'll leave that all down below. Playlist right here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around. And make sure you like this video for Baby Yoda. I'm joking. But alright, guys, thank you to Patreon. We are only 9 Patreons away from 50. We'll do a huge Zoom call. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your viewership. It means the world to me. I'm so happy I can do this. Remember, every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys. Reality is not what it seems. Baby Yoda.